Um, so they had the other one situation with like a Hollywood type thing in Florida, but they also had one that kind of went, like I said, that's I to okay, so like they use Aaron at Mount Hor, but they will usually transfer it over to a girl, and then after they do that, it comes down weird, and this is why I do not sell pink. All right, so here we go. It has to be because there's I see a different people always trying to do the Aaron thing. But then when I see a guy talk about heaven, it's always like, oh, heaven is you know, your best pastime or something like that, playing golf. And I'm thinking, wouldn't it be really in the grace of God? Because I have a different definition, maybe, I guess, that it would be like in fully grace of God where things doesn't affect you, like not affect you. Things are given and Jesus is the light type thing in the right passion, you know? So this is for the quick repentance that can come through. Loft. And so in the music, the songs that I could never really like, you know, was I'll Be Watching You. And this is the Loft, and there's a lot of them. So, and it shows up on cotton, Egyptian cotton. Egyptian cotton. And when they did astro poles with cats, it got really kind of weird too. So I'll give you an example. Like I saw that they were first it would be you know, like I know that at one point they got the Asian cat, but then there were like a brown, white, and something calico cat. Well, I have no intention growing up to even think this way, but I happen to had the American tabby cats, gray tabbies, not the coons, and they had crickets, which are black cats with blue eyes. And I just don't like the astral poles on cats, okay? But at all, I rebuke that. Anyway, so then they had one that looked like an Egyptian cat. Like it had the hair that came out from below its chin and a little kind of like alfalfa thing. And the other one looked like an alien. Like it had a perfect triangle head and big eyes. So I noticed that the thing about the Jonah thing and the whale thing and people wanting to do the whale side for the sick in Luke, I went to go find Pinocchio's Revenge. Now, Taiwan is interesting because after, like as I talked about it in this book in Matthew, how they put Joseph actually in Babylon. They broke it up into pieces and said the Babylon captivity to Joseph. So were they just out of Joseph or not? Okay. Now the one thing that does kind of save it though is Justin Martyr said that Mary was a virgin of the race of David. So, but the thing that actually comes in the Bible is that David didn't drink of the Bethlehem water. He told his soldiers to risk his life for it, but he said don't. He dropped the water from the cup, poured it out. So that is a little interesting. And I just wanted to keep that in mind. And that I think they actually did have a whale that blew up in the streets of Taiwan. And that like at like when they were trying to figure out like I have to break up the well. It's just not healthy. It's not healthy to play these psychological asylum games with people, stick people with needles. I have to always find a way to break up the well, even if I have to look to, but not go past, because this is where Paul was not permitted in the spirit to go past. Also, another one of them, so that it doesn't affect the grain, which is Myasaya, Turkey, and Bynesiaya. And the one that is AIA is the one that starts with a B. So if you catch them with a meaty eye.